Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back.
Ready? 60 yards.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
All day. I'm here all day. Ready?
Out of the gun is Minshew. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his first touch. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on him.
4 down, check.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, it would take that kind of production.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the...
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going deep for it, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going deep for Brown, and that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism.
Here we go! 18 Gator.
54, watch 54.
Let's make these babies cry all now.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew looking left side. He's got it complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
A first down carry for Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His fourth.
On the ready.
54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background.
Set, 20.
Check 56.
Here we go. Opposite, opposite.
Watch twist.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Set, 180.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports.
180.
Get in the way.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Set.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down.
Tight left. 4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, Mayfield. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Let's go. 10-2 stop.
Single. I got a single on the slot. Single on the slot.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
50, plant. Hey, check.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, keep it up. Hey, what? You draw corkers.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go.
Here's Minshew. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
A run for Nick Chubb. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Check.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
60 outlaw.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Mike's 5-4.
Now Minshew. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
Got it.
54. Mike's 54.
God, now I'm ready.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Nick Chubb stopped short, and as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 56 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Check the backer.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to...
Ready! 10 Lobo.
54. Mike, 54. I got him. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Minshew sets to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
That's what I do. Mike,
They'll try the draw now with Chubb.
What you got, Heavy?
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Rip left. Check.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first.
Good. 180.
50.
Hey, alert 33.
This is party now.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I'm coming after you.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield with it once more. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Mecole Hardman as the first half is winding down, and the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike, 54. Watch the curl. Right there.
But
54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get up.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 24-7, the final. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones, over 300 yards passing in the victory with a couple of touchdown passes as well. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for nearly 300 yards already as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter. Number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Heading back out, Baker Mayfield as we call him. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On third down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54.
General West. I got him.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Come on. Mike's 5-4, Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Minshew under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jayon Brown. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
So third and long, here's Minshew. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Dead. 120.
Right there, 56.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
They begin with Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On third down, Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Mayfield. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Alert.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to Brown, this time complete. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They're running with Gurley. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And
50, plant. Tupper!
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". I got one.
Get it.
throwing on first down is Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Bring it.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection is been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I'm going to run you up there.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to pitch it in with Henry. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophy, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep of protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, tight.
Mike 55.
To throw again on second down. Minshew caught left side. It's Beckham. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
90 Wolf. Mike 54. I got him.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
All day, baby. All day.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber. 18 Gator. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
He might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jayon Brown, his second sack of the night. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Ready to break.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball. Get it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
On fourth down, Minshew. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
180.
Right there. 56.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch twist.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On second down, here's Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times.
Ready? 18 Gator.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Mike, let's go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end Bryant. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Minshew. Bryant on the catch right side. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go. 30 base.
Mike, you don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Sick. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Man, I got you.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a against the